everyone, I'm Jennifer Brown, Family Consumer Science Agent with the North Carolina Cooperative Extension Service. And I'm here to talk to you as a parent. I have the same difficulties that you all have with regards to getting your children to eat healthy. So I have tried to do a couple of different tricks. One of the things that I do is I try to encourage the children to help me in the kitchen. So I have this poster right here that I found online, and it discusses kitchen skills by age. And I kind of use this as a reference when we've taught some of our parenting classes before about what your children should be able to do to actually help you in the kitchen. So, I encourage people, even when they have preschoolers, 2 to 5 years old, to get them kind of involved. Now, naturally, they're not going to be able to do the same things that your older children can do, but they can stir different things. My children love pouring, things into a bowl, stirring batter when we're mixing it. They can also rinse and even help strain some of the fresh fruits and veggies if I need some help cleaning potatoes or just, rinsing them in water. Mixing and kneading pizza dough or even just cookie dough, whatever you're making, they can do those kinds of things. They can help me pour liquid ingredients. Typically, I've already measured it out for them, and I just say, here, put this in here, and you put this in there. And I'll get both of my girls in the kitchen to kind of help me do those things because they like to work together, and they are more likely to eat it if they've helped me prepare it, whether it's, a dessert or if it's even some fruits and veggies. Oftentimes, if I have something like asparagus, I'll give it to one of my daughters, and I'll even just hand them a butter knife to help just cut it up. It's not something that's too hard that I need a really sharp knife, or if your children are younger, even if it's just cutting up some lettuce. They do have kind of these plastic kitchen knives for children. They're wonderful. But even just a simple butter knife, if you don't want to go out and purchase something special, they can use to cut up lettuce or even asparagus or things like that. Or I remember as a kid, I was always snapping beans with my grandma. So they can help do those things. As we get a little bit older and they become a young cook, kind of in that 6 to 8 years old range, we want to encourage them to do different things. So my girls are kind of in this age range, so they'll help me, break up eggs. I might have to make sure I get all the little shells out if they're not completely careful. And I also have to make sure that they understand about food safety and hand washing. This is a perfect time to teach them that. But they'll help me whisk my eggs. They'll help me even put frosting on cupcakes or cookies. They'll help me mix batter. Again, using different hand tools, they can help maybe open a can with a can opener. They can help me do the garlic press if I have one of those. Grating cheese, again, just certain things. If you're giving them, a knife, a small paring knife would be what I would give them, but always teaching them knife safety, how to hold it, not to run with it or, wave it around when they're talking. But they can put things in the microwave and help heat it up, whether it's a steam bag of veggie or if I need to melt some butter or something like that. They can even help make eggs. They were making their scrambled eggs the other day, helping me boil pasta, just checking to see if it's done or what needs to be done, and cleaning up as we go. That's an important part of kitchen skills for children, is often you made a mess, now we have to clean it up. So we do that as we go, so we have more time to play afterwards. When they get a little bit older into that preteen, again, that's where maybe they can cut up even some more vegetables. My oldest daughter, who's 9, will help make pizza. So again, the younger one might be rolling out the dough and spreading the sauce and maybe even sprinkling the cheese on it, while my oldest daughter is cutting up mushrooms, cutting up bell peppers. Again, she's being supervised the entire time, but we started at a young age, so now she has those skills, and I do trust her to do some of those things too. She'll get a can of soup out, open it, and make her own chicken noodle soup when she wants that for lunch one day. She is better about certain appliances. They always want to help make pancakes or waffles or whatever, so they like, controlling the waffle iron or using the griddle, the electric skillet to make certain meals. And again, even with the grill, when I go out and I'm grilling things, they'll come out and they'll observe, they'll watch it. They might be able to get something off the grill using tongs. making sure they understand about food safety. And this is a perfect time to even show your kids, model to them what they're supposed to be using, such as using a food thermometer to test your meat to see if it's at the proper temperature, if it's fully cooked. And then definitely as we get older into the teenagers, I wouldn't trust them completely into the kitchen unless you've done all of these other things, but they can get better knife skills. Again, practicing that over time is what's going to do that. My 9-year-old will help cut up the potatoes so that we can roast them for dinner. She enjoys doing that, and she enjoys asparagus, she enjoys potatoes, things that she didn't used to want to eat, but now that she's helped prepare it, she's more likely to eat it. And that helps with the younger one. If the older one has learned this and is willing to try different foods, then my younger one is more willing because she trusts her older sister more than me, I guess. We don't do a lot of frying, but again, if we wanted to, they could help maybe lower something into the fryer, because at this age they understand about the hot grease and how not to burn themselves. So again, this is just a simple document that I found online that I've kind of used over the years in our parenting classes to encourage the parents to get their children involved in kitchen skills. Because if you want them to be able to help you when they're teenagers prepare dinner or different things like that, this is a wonderful time to encourage them to develop these skills. And you can do it together as a family. No matter the age, everyone can have a task. It's the same thing in schools. When kids go to schools, their teachers give them tasks, whether it's the line leader, whether it's the door opener, different things like that. And it gives the children a sense of pride and ownership. And they're more likely to eat a rainbow, all of the bright and colorful fruits and veggies that we want them to eat to be healthy if they have helped prepare it. This has been Jennifer Brown, Family Consumer Science Agent with the North Carolina Cooperative Extension Service. Thanks for tuning in.